Hello everyone, my name is Uthris, and welcome back to another episode of Frostpunk. We are going to be trying to continue surviving in this wasteland up north in our little chunk of wonderful white powder here. And we're gonna see what we can do this episode. Last episode we sent our scouts out to find the rest of the lost expedition, so they're on their way there right now. And for now, you can see that we turned on the heater again because we're about to get really cold really quick. Alright, so we can't put down any laws. It is nighttime. So what I'm thinking about doing is just going to go ahead and get a second hunter's lodge. I think that would be something good to do in the long run. So we're gonna go ahead into the build screen here, and I don't think I can do it just yet because we are a little low on resources. We're just gonna have to kind of wait for the gatherer's post to function a little bit more. Take a look at research, see what we can do here. I think I'm gonna go for faster gathering. So we'll probably start that in the morning as soon as we have enough wood. That's going to take 7 hours, and that way we can get all the base resources a little bit quicker. Food, or we could do hunter's gear too. Tell you what, we'll probably do faster gathering and then hunter's gear just to get all kind of the basics kind of covered, and then we can start working on either farther industrializing or we can stick to tier 1 stuff. But I wouldn't mind getting some actual proper sawmills, steelworks, and coal thumpers going. We're just gonna have to kind of wait and see how that turns out in the long term. We have one person sick right now. That's okay. That's not much of a problem, I don't think. Currently, we're just gonna speed up time, kind of wait for the next morning. The scouts have reached the lost expedition, so we're gonna go ahead and search the area. A happy reunion. So we can either escort the survivors back to the city or send the survivors to the city by themselves. So it looks like it gives us the same thing. However, if we send them by themselves, you get a special event extra. And for now, I just kind of want to escort them back. We'll escort them back, use this as a gathering post to either go to the crash site, the sturdy shelter, or maybe we'll just go to the gloomy cave next time. But we're going to escort our people home. I think they deserve at least that for us. A little bit of discontent coming in as the temperature definitely decreases there. If we take a look, everything's getting a little chilly. Definitely a little chilly. Alright, let's see if we can't go ahead and get faster gatherer pretty much ASAP here. So let's speed up time. Pause, add research, faster gatherer, start. Alright, and I think this 90% is the efficiency of everything, so 1 out of 10 is absent due to something. I don't know why one person is absent, but that's okay. So we are getting some iron and wood from these locations, which is good. Generator overdrive. I'll have to look at that in just a second. Double rations for No, we can't afford double rations for kids. Where'd you get that idea? Scouts have returned safely to the city. We have gained 22 workers, 4 children, and 9 engineers. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and disband. Okay. Oh, look at that. You guys are. How are you gonna get down? How are you gonna get down at all? But we need a lot of homes for you guys. People from our convoy. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. I mean, people haven't really been too discontent with my leadership, but there shouldn't be other settlements nearby. First expeditions left London long ago. Ought to be well established by now. It surely help us find our footing. We'll look for the others. All right, so we have some homeless. That's to be expected. But we can hopefully get this going here. So we gained some people. I think first thing what we want to do is go ahead and get a hunter's lodge. Search for others. Our people found trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them to help secure our survival. Yes, I basically agree with that. We're getting some sick. Frostbite. Ooh. frostbite. That's not ideal. Not ideal. Let's get a second hunter's lodge, though. And hopefully this... Now, I know some of you said to build this away, I think, because it kind of generates its own heat. Let me check. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Okay, so let's just build this over to the side out here. Alright, so we'll build our hunter's lodge out there. Our new one, and we'll assign some workers to it in a moment. Let's go ahead and make sure we have 5 out of 5 engineers there. That's okay. We're just progressing. Here's all the new people coming into town. A lot of new people, from Emma Parker to Richard Chetwood to Nellie Narbridge. And that makes some good sense. Trying to decide on what to do. We'll just go ahead and finish getting these resources here. And what I may have to do is go ahead and get a bit faster research gathering. Oh, good. So that finished. So let's take a look at hunter's gear. That's just 10 lumber, so we can get that pretty quick. We are out of wood, but we should be getting plenty of wood, really. So let's go 3 engineers, just for more lumber to even assist with the gatherer's hut over there. Getting a little bit of a tent. We have to build 4 new tents for our new citizens. Go ahead and start our new research for hunter's gear. Start. Take a look at this. That's already over. People are a little hungry. It's to be expected. To be expected. Let's go ahead. None there and max here. There we go. Okay. Now I haven't ever had this many people. So it's a little difficult, but I think we can manage. I'm definitely concerned for the temperature, especially since everything got so cold so quickly. So we'll do that. Okay. So hopefully we can build up these 4 tents, keep people a little bit more settled in. Now, can I upgrade these? I don't think we can. How's our coal doing? I haven't looked for coal in a while. Just anyone. We have 1 steam core. What does that do? When the overdrive is on, the temperature in all heat zones will raise by 1 level, but generator stress will rise. Zone range level 1. Oh boy, that is cold out there. That is definitely cold out there. Consumption getting kind of low there. We don't have much. Well, I guess we can go ahead and just keep working on this road out to here. Okay, we're out of wood. Resource management. You need coal to power generator, wood and steel are necessary for construction research. Steam cores are a key part of ants building. Raw food used for food. Yeah, okay. So we kind of already know all this stuff. Now, food rations, not that great, I will say. We might have to tell them to make something else, depending on the laws that we might be able to pass. But we got a lot of people sick. 0 gravely, but still a lot. Alright, new day is starting here. I really hope these guys return soon with a bunch of raw food for us. Alright, work time is here. We got people. Go ahead and try and finish out these wood crates. Okay, go ahead and try and finish off these. This little steel wreckage. How's this coal pile doing? We do have some coal left. Oh boy, I hope we can survive. I hope we can survive to actually build some higher tier items. Might have to go ahead and invest into another medical outpost though. Maybe on opposite sides of the town of each other. Just for better coverage. I think so. I think that's okay. There's our hunters coming back with food yet. Mild frostbite says gravely ill. Ugh. Wooden crates have depleted, so that's fine. 5 gravely ill people. Okay. Good, we can go to the Book of Laws. Alright, let's try and see what we get here. What's triage? You'll be able to dedicate all your efforts to healing those who can recover quickly at the cost of sacrificing them more. You can use triage medical facilities to instantly heal half the patients. 1/4 of the patients will die instantly. Oh my. Care house. At low cost in special homes. That might be good. Soup also could be an option for us. Because if we do soup... Tell you what, we're gonna do care house. Gotta try and take care of our people. And we'll try and do that immediately as well. I do need some roads though. So roads first, let's go ahead and finish off, I guess, this kind of city block there. And then wait a little bit for the care house. It's 30 wood. Hunter's gear has been finished. So we'll go ahead and switch straight into Coal Thumper. So if I can get a Coal Thumper out there, I think that would be really good for us. So that we can get our coal, and I really want to get steam level 2 at some point. We need 12 coal. Where's our coal again? 326. We got plenty of coal. I just need to try and figure out how to get steam level 2. We're really low on food. Pretty much everyone who joined us is really sick. It's kind of to be expected though. Go ahead and activate the medical post. Why is it inoperative? It's too cold. This building must be at least chilly inside to work. Okay. Okay. Discontent is rising now. We have 1 amputee.
Workday ends. It's time
Okay,
off.
workday is ended. Coal Thumper is gonna take a while longer. Let's get that care house in though. So hopefully this will save us money a little bit. Hopefully, not quite sure. Not quite sure how that works out. And then after we research the Coal Thumper, what we'll probably do is go ahead and research the drawing boards. Interesting. Heating. We'll probably get the steam hub or heaters. Heaters at workplaces during work hours. Each heater raises the workplace temperature by 1 level and consumes 1 coal per hour. That's good. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. I think heaters are just more efficient, so we'll go for heaters next. After we kind of get to the Coal Thumper. Care house, promise fulfilled. Hope rises. There we go. There we go. Let's check the temperature. You can see it's just really chilly here. Really, really chilly. But hopefully once we get the Coal Thumper going up here, we'll be able to just warm the place up. That's definitely the priority number one right now. Warm the whole place up. Okay, so this whole area is starting to run low on resources. And we have a lot of sick people, but it's getting a little warmer now. All right, there we go. Gain 10 degrees. Okay, so that means this new medical post is working now.
Work time. Get back to work.
Definitely need better food gathering. I don't know why we gather so little food. It's definitely concerning for me. And then here in 5 days or so, we will definitely run into problems as the temperature decreases yet again. Yet again. Alright, let's just get that coal thumper. Just like that. New research. Heating, heaters, start. Okay. And build. Resources. Coal thumper. Building here a block place for an important facility met adjacent to street. Do I have to build it here? Invalid placement location. I don't know how these work, to be honest. So let's go ahead and run a street out to there. So we'll just hook this around kind of like that. Because I don't know why it won't let me build on these. Very interesting. Maybe these don't get built on that? Let's see. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, Coal Thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile up to 560 coal per standard workday. Enough for 2 gathering posts. So this is different a little bit. So if we have a Coal Thumper out here, it will make some posts for our gathering outposts. Okay. So let's build it out here then, since we already have a gathering outpost. Right? I think that's fine. Still running into the food issue. Which is not ideal. And then we'll have to research the same thing for frozen trees, and then we'll get another gathering outpost out here as well. Something like this. Might be good. And might be a good idea to get a 3rd hunting post. Like, is that something we should really do? Definitely tough to say. Definitely tough to say sometimes with this game. Your choices are so, like, you have a lot to think about, and things can kind of snowball out of control a little bit more than you think. I wouldn't mind going to the Gloomy Cave ASAP as well. But I'm happy with how things are looking, at least. I mean, it looks like we have something going here. I do want to look at some more research options, like for example, food, health, shelter. If I research drawing boards, we can get a hothouse, medical post upgrade, a bunkhouse, an actual house, flying hunter's gear, flying hunters, hunting tactics. Resource depot, coal mining. So I think the coal mining is the actual one that we want. And sawmill turns frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 80 wood per standard workday. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll use this for wood. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so a lot of this has been depleted. Discontent is still rising, but I still think we're doing okay. Cold homes. Let's heat some homes. Starvation's a bit of an issue. Captain, when facing demands, remember this: people usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. We're just going to speed up time. Get those kind of starting. Okay, and hopefully this will produce enough coal for us there. Yes, Nicholas, please hold on. You're totally fine. We can get a new book of law, can't we? Prosthetics. New blueprint, prosthetics. Available in the factory. Amputees fitted with prosthetics and medical facilities will be able to work again. We don't really have a factory yet, so I don't think there's any point in getting that. We can get soup. Or food additives. Go ahead and sign in some soup.
New law. A new law has passed.
So we're getting like 25% extra food rations? Or something like that? So hopefully it might help. It's a short-term solution in my opinion. But if we can do it. Alright, so we're producing coal now at a good rate, I think. Gonna go ahead and research. Drawing boards is really what we need, but sawmill might have to come first, simply because we're essentially out of wood. So we don't need them gathering coal there anymore. Yeah, we are out of wood, so good thing I'm getting a sawmill now. Should definitely help. Still have a lot of sick. I mean, a lot of sick people. I need steam level 2. And our heaters should be working now. Right? So if we turn this on. Uh-huh. There we go. Get some heaters in here. Might help, but never sure. Note to thank someone left a note in the care house that reads, "Thank you with all the work you have to do. It's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid." Oh, invalid. Happy to help, though. Happy to help. I'm sure we will survive. Question mark? Maybe, possibly. All right. Let's see what do we got here. So we're essentially spinning our wheels until we get that sawmill. Okay, so we got that. Sawmill. So that's where we want the sawmill. Right on out there, getting almost all the trees. And we don't have to build extra road or anything like that.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Yes, put down. Okay, let's see here. More sick beds needed. I can't do anything else about the sick at the moment. You guys are just gonna have to deal right now and try and survive. The best you get. Alright, new law potentially here. So can't choose anything other than soup at the moment. How do I get medical apprentices is what I want. Let's go ahead and get emergency shift. Or extra shift here.
Hear me. New law in the city.
24 hours on the job. Insane. Yes, I know. There's a lot of you very unhappy with how things are going, and trust me, I'm not really thinking it's going amazing either. We really need drawing boards, so we might just have to wait for that, because I need these new upgrades, and especially need the upgrade for the medical house. Because we're losing workers because they're not getting cured enough.
Your work shift starts.
So let's see how this thing does with getting us some wood. Almost there, and boom. Drawing boards, upgrade. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade that. Probably won't be done in time by the end of the day. Probably not. And if we take a look at our food, it's not that great. We're not meeting our quota of food. All right, another hunter's lodge then. Ooh, I failed to heat all the homes. Okay. What's this? Resource shortage. Extend working hours. We kind of already did that, but extend shift might be good. Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. After reducing the law, another one can be passed after 18 hours. New shift length. You can extend the workday any facility to 14 hours. Working overtime causes discontent. Discontent will rise slightly.
New law. A new law has passed.
Yeah, in your circumstances, it's a little rough. In fact, you guys will go ahead and do an emergency shift at the research center. We need this research. If we don't get it, then it's bad. It's real bad for us if we don't get it. So we got drawing board researched. Medical post upgrade. We need 20 lumber, which might have to wait until the next day. A little bit here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 20 lumber. That's all I'm asking for. There we go. Add research. Medical post upgrade. Alright, that might help. Again, we have 26 sick people. Still can't do steam level 2. Let's see where that is at. Heating. Generator power upgrade. Generator range upgrade. Designed to raise temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. Note the coal consumption is doubled. Let's go ahead and we'll upgrade the range next. I think our food actually finally stabilized, which is good. Definitely good. Discontent is not where I want it to be, but it's whatever.
Workday ends. It's time off.
I'm hearing a whole bunch of people. And I don't know why. I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on. Freezing homes. Alright, yes. Let's heat some homes. Hopefully when we increase the range, that'll do it. 4 hours. Oh, shit, you guys just stopped working. Need to really heat these homes, guys. We have 8 amputees already. It's getting colder too, already. Okay. Okay. We're fine. This is totally what we want. Cool. So now we're reaching level 2. So people are chilly. But if I add new research, we're gonna increase the power settings. I mean, we do have coal to kind of burn a little bit. I will say it's definitely probably not ideal. Food is okay. Workers, okay, you guys are still getting those stuff there.
Put down your tools.
I feel like a lot of people aren't happy right now. Urgent need of treatment. I can't address it. I still can't address it. I'm trying to just get you guys to be warm, because if you're warm, you'll get sick less. And if you get sick less, ideally, that's what we want to see. I think it's crashing and burning. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure this out, I think, next episode. If you guys want, and if you guys are enjoying Frostpunk, definitely subscribe to this channel for more creative goodness such as this. Hit that like button. Give me some tips and tricks in the comments down below, because Uthris here is failing. It's failing quite miserably, I think. It felt like it was going great last episode, but this episode, we're dying. Anyways, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Join our Discord, and I'll see you in the next video.